environmental monitoring plays a key role in ensuring our patients' safety and the efficacy of the products we make. Think about it. When was the last time you swallowed some medicine or got a vaccine injected in your arm? How many microbes do you think were in that product? 5, 10, 1,000? Of course, we can't allow that. Let's test different areas of our labs to see if microbes are present. You may be thinking, hey, we clean the lab every day. It's one of the first things we learned in this class. And you're right. So where do these microbes come from? I'll give you a hint, because it's the same person's fault every time. Their name rhymes with whatever your name is. But don't be too hard on yourself. Humans are naturally shitty, but we can use an environmental monitoring program to prevent us from contaminating our product. Always make sure to wear your PPE, lab coat, gloves, and safety glasses. In today's lab, we're going to demonstrate some common ways to test our personnel, surfaces, and the air. Let's start with personnel monitoring. Dip a cotton swab into a tube of sterile TSV, that stands for tryptic soy broth. Choose a part of your body to test, like your nose, ear, mouth, or your skin. Cassie here is going to test her forehead. Rotate the swab around 3 or 4 times, spinning it so that the entire tip comes into contact. Now streak the swab against the TSA plate in a zigzag pattern while rotating the tip. TSA stands for tryptic soy agar. It's like food for microbes. If there are any present, they're going to grow, and we'll be able to see them. Cover the plate and label it. Then place it upside down in the incubator at 32 to 37 degrees Celsius for at least 18 hours. We'll check back on this plate in a moment. Let's do another personnel monitoring test. This time we'll see how clean your hands are. Place your 4 fingertips on the plate and swipe your thumb across the surface, to the left or right. Yeah, like on Tinder. Cover and incubate this plate too. Now let's do some surface monitoring with a RODAC plate. RODAC stands for Replicate Organism Detection and Counting. That's a mouthful, which is why we just say RODAC. Choose a place in your lab that you want to test. Cassie here is going to test this lab workbench. Open the plate and gently touch the agar against the table. Slightly rock the plate back and forth to make sure there's complete contact. Now close, label, and incubate the RODAC plate with the elements. And then spray the surface you tested with 70% isopropyl alcohol and wipe it clean. Air sampling is our final test, and we're going to use 2 machines simultaneously to see how many particles are in the air at this workstation. A laser particle counter gives us a real-time readout of the non-viable or non-living particles in the air. Any particles will cross the laser beam and be counted. Let's also run the active air sampler to see how many viable or living particles we have in the air. An active air sampler draws in a specific volume of air. In this case, 1 cubic foot. The air passes across a culture medium much like the TSA plate we used earlier. Any viable particles will stick to the media and begin growing once in the incubator. Let's look at the laser particle counter results from our lab. For every cubic foot of air, we have over 108,000 0.3 micron sized particles and 8,700 0.5 micron sized particles. Record these results in your lab notebook. Remove the plate from the active air sampler, label it, and include the word static. Incubate it upside down with the others. Why did we write static on the last bit? It's because next we're going to have a little fun. Reset the air sampler in the same position, but this time let's really amp up the human shedding grossness. Cassie here is going to do some jumping jacks, and hand clapping, and some whatever that is. Let's look at the real-time results of a non-viable particle test. Wow, all that movement, and now we have little pieces of Cassie in here. Our 0.3 micron particle count doubled to 228,000, and our 0.5 micron particle count is almost 10 times higher, over 100,000. Remove the plate from the active air sampler and label it with the word active, so we'll know that this is the one from when Cassie was moving around and getting down. And it goes in the incubator with the others. And now we wait 2 days. But through the power of video editing, it's time to see our results. Here's the plate from Cassie's forehead. Take a look at the colonies. There are at least 3 different sizes, shapes, and colors present. Some are umbrella-shaped, some are flat, and some are orange in color. Each type represents a different organism. Scientists can use these characteristics to help identify what the organism is. Here's Cassie's finger plate. Again, we see there are at least 3 different sizes, shapes, and colors present. They're most likely the same organisms found on her forehead. Many people carry similar organisms as part of their natural flora. Here's the Rodeck plate we use to test the lab workbench. I count about 25 colony-forming units, and I see at least 3 different sizes, shapes, and colors present. And finally, our 2 plates from the active air sampler. The plate on the left is the static one, and the one on the right is from when Cassie was moving around. There are 5 colonies on the static plate, but over 30 on the active. So almost 6 times as many colonies are growing on the active plate. It's true that we are the biggest source of contamination in manufacturing facilities, but by limiting our movement, wearing the right PPE, and sterilizing our equipment, we can effectively monitor the environment, ourselves, our surfaces, and the air to make sure our products are free from contamination. Thanks for watching.